is the Doublet Special Master.
Live and direct.
Breakfast with CubCamTV.
Trickstar Radio.
Right then, people, we're back inside the building. I've never actually done thumbnails before in a way we've just done them. But obviously, we're uploading a lot more content to CubCamTV at the moment, and with that, it got me thinking. We need to do a bit more stuff on sort of daily days, like things that are like the days of things. And I was looking through the calendar today, and it turns out today is International Onion Ring Day.
Yes.
Because someone cared enough.
I mean, yeah.
And it got me thinking.
What did it get you
It got me thinking about food in general, because I was hungry. And then I came back 20 minutes later and went, I need to finish off my schedule. No, it got me thinking. I actually think onion rings are quite an overrated food. People kind of obsess over onion rings, and I'm just sort of like, they're fine.
They're overrated in the sense that it's just battered onion.
Yeah.
But I feel like when you're in the mood for onion rings, they hit right if they're a good onion ring.
What puts you in the mood for onion rings? I can tell you what puts you in the mood for onion rings.
Seeing them on the menu.
Seeing them on the menu, yeah. That's what puts you in the mood for onion rings. And that's kind of the point of this discussion that we're going to have. Because I think there are a lot of overrated foods that people always go mad for in restaurants. Yeah. But outside of restaurants, they would never even think to attempt to make, to attempt to go and get. It's only when they see them that it becomes a thing of, oh, I need to have that.
There's quite a few of these things.
So we're going to run for a few of ours today. Have you got anything that fits on this list?
Yeah. So one of them is mozzarella sticks.
I agree.
I always get them whenever I see them on the menu.
Mozzie dippers, mate.
But I never go to like Tesco and try and find frozen. Now, I might be alone in this. I know people do go to Tesco and buy mozzarella dippers.
I don't think
frozen.
they get Mozzie dippers, though. I think they tend to get goujons, because they're sort of family of kind of finger food, we'll call it.
Yeah.
They tend to get the...
goujons?
They get goujons, yeah. Go on. They get the phyllo pastry prawn ones, the little prawn spring rolls.
Who are you? Phyllo pastry and goujons? Flippin' heck, mate. Bougie cub over here.
Yeah.
I get chicken strips. I get curly fries.
Curly fries are another one. I think curly fries are another one.
Do you know what is one for me? And it's a recent thing. And it's because there's a pub down the bottom of my road that serves them. And I would never eat them unless I go to eat at this pub. It's battered gherkins, also known as beerkins.
There was somewhere that I went to that was doing this when Poor Boys opened up the second Sanctum place. They were doing them, and I was pretty much blown away.
Good.
I was surprised.
But you would never think of it.
No, that's a very good example of one.
And another one is jalapeno poppers.
Yeah, I'm not too keen.
Oh, I love them.
I'm not too keen.
Oh, cream cheese in a jalapeno in batter.
You know, I'm not too keen on warm cream cheese.
Oh, well, I like warm cheese in general. Do you know what is one that I love and I will always get at a restaurant, and it's quite bougie, but I cook a lot. You know, I cook a lot. Yeah. But I've never ever thought, oh, I should make this at home. Is mussels and chips.
I think people do cook mussels at home.
People do, but I've never.
You've never cooked mussels.
And I've never thought, oh, you know what? I really fancy making mussels tonight. I don't know if it's like the fear of like not cooking them right.
Yeah,
and
there's definitely a fear with fish, especially shellfish. There's a bit of a fear, like I don't really want to get involved with this.
Yeah.
There's a few. I mean, one that I've kind of noticed myself doing a lot of the time, which I would never normally think to do, is I never think of I'm going to get a burger, but I want to tower it up. I never think to tower up a burger until I see the option to tower up the burger.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean,
do we actually want the hash brown and cheese in our burger? I do now, I think, but it's only if I see it on the menu.
Actually, you say that, yeah, because there's a restaurant in Brighton that does kind of vegan chicken burgers, and they have the tower up option with the hash brown and an onion ring. Funnily enough,
a singular onion
ring in the burger.
Yeah,
but it's nowhere near as good as like the buffalo burger or like the Korean burger. But because it's the biggest one and the most expensive, I always get it, and then I think, this is just dry.
I don't want it.
Like potato in bread with an onion ring and a chicken burger.
Potato, bread, and batter.
Yeah, it's just like dry. It's like eating a tea bag. And there's so many nicer options which are cheaper as well. But
they get you with menus though, don't they? Yeah. They proper do. Another one I've written down here is, I'm just going through, milkshakes.
Yeah.
I never usually think, oh, I want a milkshake. But when I see it on a menu, I go, oh, I want it.
Yeah. No, I can get on board with that. I don't get milkshakes as often now, but I
had a Five Guys the other day for the first time. First time I've ever actually eaten a Five Guys. Yeah. And I saw the shake on there. I was like, cool. But cheesecake milkshake? Yes, I'm all over that.
Cheesecake. To be fair, like, speaking of McDonald's, I don't think I've ever got a McDonald's where I haven't got a milkshake.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's kind of bougie.
It's my go-to, just vanilla milkshake.
Yeah, I won't lie. There's been definitely some rough mornings where the milkshakes have helped. They're very good. Milkshakes are good for hangovers.
Yeah, especially when you've had it the night before and it's still there and it's still kind of like tasty. But I've got one.
You wrongin'. You wrongin'.
Speaking of being a wrongin', there's one thing. Now, I don't know why I do this, and this is very much a intoxicated Yaron thing.
I want to hear this because I've got a funny feeling it might be the same as mine.
I never would ever dream of eating this sober.
Oh, okay.
And I actually actively think that it's grim. But anytime I get drunk, it's a battered sausage.
I've had a battered sausage sober.
Oh, I can't do it. Just thinking about it's making me feel unwell. But the minute I get drunk, it's like, where the bad sausages at, mate? Cheesy chips and bad sausages. Ask anyone who goes out with me. Cheesy chips I have.
Cheesy chips
chips and gravy I'll make at home if I'm lazy or if I fancy it.
I never have cheesy chips. I only ever have cheesy chips if they're an option on the way back from somewhere.
Oh, mate. It's like a
something else I've seen on my listing. Calamari.
Yeah, we were saying this before.
I will never eat calamari at home, very, very rarely, unless it's like, oh, I'll fancy a bit of a treat. But I'll very rarely buy it. The only time I'll get it is if I'm in a place that I know does good. You can get frozen calamari.
I don't think I've ever had calamari at home.
It's all right. It's not the same.
No. This is the thing. I think with things that have to be deep fried to be really good, like onion rings, for example. Oven onion rings are rubbish.
Yes.
Because they need to be just...
I prefer the onion ring, the Euro Shopper onion ring crisps to actual into oven.
But this is the thing, because you've got to deep fry them. They've got to be super, super crunchy on the outside and moist on the inside.
I've got one more on here, which is a bit of a debate.
Okay.
Because I know a lot of people will agree with this, but I don't personally.
Okay.
Nachos.
I mean,
because I have nachos at home all the time.
Yeah, well, I think you can make better nachos at home than 90% of the places that sell nachos.
Especially where we were. We won't name names.
That was terrible.
Is there anything more depressing than a terrible plate of nachos?
But they're always terrible. They're always terrible.
There's been a couple of times I've had good nachos in Brighton, and one was Burgers and Cocktails, which has shut down now.
Yeah.
They always used to do a good nachos. But in general, they're dreadful. I don't know why it's so difficult to make good nachos.
What is it with people putting cheese on nachos in restaurants and putting like a pinch?
A little bit
like,
in the
I'm
middle.
going to season it with salt and season it with cheese.
Yeah, and then but there'll be like
it's nacho cheese. It's literally supposed to be primarily cheese and nachos and then some topping.
But what they'll do is they won't put jalapenos on. They'll put just normal red chili.
Oh no, that was
dreadful, wasn't it? I was looking at it going, ooh.
I almost flipped the table and walked out.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
We had to go to bowling. But there we go. That's a bit of an interesting one. If you have got any suggestions of foods that you think are overrated until you see them on a restaurant or fast food menu, do let us know. A very niche topic, but inspired by the fact that it is World Onion Ring Day today. I might buy some onion rings later.
Happy Onion Ring Day. Everyone.
I probably won't get any. Moving forward, we're going to get into a banger from Jesse Royal. This one goes by the name of High Tide or Low, featuring Samurai I. Following that, we've got some Yum the Black with DEM featuring Curly. It's just gone 32 minutes past 8 here. Trickstar Radio, you've got myself and Yaron Ash in the building, and we're going to carry on with some more interesting discussions as we move forward.
Yes, we are.
Very good stuff indeed.
This is Breakfast with Kxvu, bringing you their morning flavours on Trickstar Radio.
Trickstar Radio.